Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to Dark Souls 2. I am making a slight little side trip here back to things Betwixt. You'll see why in just a moment. Before we go and carry on with our adventures elsewhere, we discovered... Let's see, we finished the poison area, the Earthen Peak, I think it's called. And we ended up fighting the boss in the last video, and I think that's pretty much where we ended it. There's a new area that's available to us. The Iron Keep, something like that, I believe it's called. I'm fuzzy on the details, but we'll be figuring it out here very shortly. In the meantime, I have 7 things that we could turn into the birds here. So we're going to be doing that because...
give it mood.
Why not? It bugs me to have these things in my inventory when we haven't turned them in yet. Also, I love hearing their voices. Oh, life gem.
Give it mood. Yes, you! Give us Silky! Yeah. Tonight, that's mood. Yeah! Silky smooth!
Yep, I enjoy their voices. I think they're funny. Although it does get a bit repetitive.
You, give it mood.
Yes, you! Oops, don't want to leave that many. You want to leave one at a time.
Yeah!
Bolt stone. So we've gotten, what, a human effigy, a life gem, and then a couple of different, like, advanced elemental titanite shard things.
Yeah!
Faint stone. Yep.
You, give it mood.
That's another upgrade stone.
Yes, you! Give us Yeah!
Petrified dragon bone. That's another one. We'll leave the petrified something here.
Yeah!
Titanite slab. That's pretty fantastic, actually.
You! Yes!
Alright, so that's that fun little detour wrapped up. Yeah, that's about all there is to do here. So, let's see. As of right now, there are, I believe, 3 pathways ahead of us, and something that's kind of on my back catalog of things we need to go take care of that are not necessarily story critical. So, 3 pathways available to us. As we come out here towards Majula, if we take a sharp left and go through, like, under those roots there's a little passageway. Back there's a room. There was a petrified person, like, blocking a lever and preventing us from progressing. We depetrified that person and can actually go check out that area, in theory. We kind of got ambushed and I got wrecked by a whole bunch of enemies when we tried to go do that. So that is... Oh man, I should not have removed that. Holy cow. Whoops. I don't want you to lie. Ring of Binding, where are you? There you are. So that's one option. The other one that I'm finally going to attempt to check out, we'll see how this goes. This could be horrible. But down here, there are like treasures and things that I have seen, although it's also unbelievably disorienting to try to line up these. I've not ever attempted this before, so this is, we're gonna give this a shot. I want these items. They've been taunting me forever. Holy cow, that was a lot of our health lost. Radiant life gem, okay. Ooh. Ooh, a Pharaoh's Lockstone. That is pretty fantastic. I don't know that I have enough HP to actually successfully do all of this. Poison moss. Not bad. This has been taunting me throughout the bulk of the game. Oh, is that a ladder right there? There's a ladder right there. How do I get to that ladder? Other than, I guess, we don't get to the ladder? Can I climb up you? What do you do? Where do you go? Treasure ahead. It is locked. Okay. Well, that was anticlimactic. Curious to know how far down this goes. Oof, this is getting scary here. Hurrah for jumping off. Did you miss? Or did you kill yourself when you fell? You just died when you fell. That sucks. Glad I've got plenty of healing stuff here. Ring of the Evil Eye +1. That's another upgraded ring. We've been finding those in bits and pieces throughout. Offer hidden path. Try jumping. I say no. I say we're not going to jump. There's also a bloodstain there. A couple bloodstains here. Oh yeah, and I have a shield that I don't want equipped from our boss fight last time. Mirror shield. What do you do? I think we'll just stick with our large leather shield. It hasn't failed us so far. Although I'd like one that looked a little cooler. That just boring yellowish circle is kind of, well, boring. Okay, all these people are dying going back the other direction. Also, it looks like my timer didn't start. Give me just a moment here. I do need to be keeping track of how long these videos go. Try to keep them from getting too out of hand. There we go, it's better. Alright. Chest ahead. Any of you a secret door thing? No? Just a roundish room, I guess? Okay. Also, I don't think we need our cat ring of falling anymore. Let's equip... I'm gonna go back to the silver serpent ring. Aha! So that... I'll show you here. Looks like a Titanite lizard, that blue lump right there. And if it is... we should, whoops, be able to kill it. Maybe not with that. That does not appear to be working. Okay. And yes, I do know that I'm spending all my spells trying to kill a Titanite lizard. There we go. Oh, and then it ran away. Oh, that was unfortunate. Did it die? No, it would have burrowed away by now. And we would have gotten like a soul or two if it died. Okay, let's try jumping here. Good, you don't appear to be a mimic. Ash Knuckle Ring. So we have a Bracing Knuckle Ring, which slows equipment degradation. Ash Knuckle Ring increases petrification resistance. I don't like the fact that the game's giving us that right near the beginning of a new area. Knuckle Ring, worn by Roy the Explorer, increases petrification resistance. Petrification is tantamount to death, and in that sense, this Knuckle Ring is a charm that may save your life. I guess with petrification being a new... Also, I want that. How do I get that? I don't think I could make that jump. With petrification being a new status effect, I guess it was inevitable that we would run into it sooner or later. Oh, I hear something. Oh, no. No more of you. Oh, so those creepy mummy enemies are going to be down here. We'll come back. We'll deal with that later. I don't like that area right now. Pretty much only because I died. And that petrification ring, that's very alarming to me. And I'm going to write those 8,000 souls off as gone forever. I don't really care that much. Okay, so our newest area here is the Iron Keep. However... we're going to check out lower Earthen Peak real quick. Somewhere around here, somewhere near the beginning of this area, pretty sure it was near the beginning, there was a Pharaoh's Lockstone contraption where we could have used a Pharaoh's Lockstone, but I didn't have any. I also have absolutely no idea where to go. Try jumping. Don't you dare. Yeah, I don't dare. Phantom. This seems like the wrong way. I don't think it was in the actual building, like in the actual area. I think it was back here in this first area. If you recall, we fought a boss, I think just right... Yeah, right here. We fought a boss. I think we want to go out here. Old mundane stone. What is that? That seems new. Doesn't look to be an item here. Doesn't look like it's anything there. Would it be like a Titanite? Large shard, chunk, slab, twinkling, dragon bone, faint stone, bolt stone. What does faint do? Oh, magic. Dark Knight stone. Poison, bleed, raw, magic. Oh, old mundane. Grants power of the mundane to a weapon. Used to imbue weapons with the power of the mundane. Cannot be used on shields. People do not look favorably upon the banal, but sometimes even the most mundane of objects can cast things in the most pleasant light. Huh. I'm curious to know what that does now. Right, you know what? Nope, too far. Yeah, look at that. Whoops, okay. I gotta unequip those binoculars because they're gonna screw me up. There we go. There was a third one? Yeah, there it is. The other one didn't drop anything, so I forget exactly where it was. I don't remember. Was it in here? I do enjoy being able to kill those bugs with just one hit. Okay. It might also have been down in there. Oh no. It was underground. It was down in the poison. I do remember where it is now. And it might actually be easier if we approach it from the other direction. So we're going to try that. I hope it's easier if we approach it from this other direction. It was down there, that goo that we fell into and died. There is a spot where we could potentially get through it. Like it's shallow enough that we can run across it. That's where we need to go. There's like a little hidden passageway thing down in there. Oh. Oh no. There we go. Ooh, that was close, but that all worked out in the end. Cool. Alright, that worked. Quite well, actually. Okay, now, if I'm right, which I hope dearly that I am, it's... What? Did we lower the poison level or something? This used to be underwater. Now, I think the lockstone that we're looking for is in here. Oh, yes, these poison bugs. Ooh. Ha, there it is. What does the message say? Poison, comma, ring. Yeah, let's use the lockstone here. Build iron chest here. Poison bite ring and a soul of a proud knight. So the poison bite ring, I'm assuming, will increase our poison resistance. That's what it did in the first game. One of several bite rings, known for their peculiar design, increases poison resistance. The similar, oddly disturbing design of these rings suggests a common source. Whoever the master craftsman was, he clearly knew his trade. The Ring of the Evil Eye +1, you can see down here the durability and the weight. It has less durability, the +1 version has less durability and a little bit more weight. But I'd be willing to bet that you get more HP from each thing that you attack. From each thing that you kill, each enemy that you kill. That's what the Ring of the Evil Eye does. It gives you HP depending on how many enemies, like a little bit of HP recovery for each enemy that you kill. So I'd be willing to bet that one is just, like, a better version. Alright. And then we are, I believe, quite close to the other, I'm going to just throw down my summoning sign here while we run over to the bonfire. The bonfire should just be right up ahead here. You never know, there's a chance we could get summoned. And let's head back to the Iron Keep. Yeah, let's go check out the Iron Keep. This is our brand new area. So let's see how this goes. So there's an item out there, but when I stepped on that lava-y stuff, it absolutely just demolished me. Like, I had lost so much health. Also, this is making me think. I'm going to swap around my spells a little bit. I'm going to take off Caressing Prayer, and I'm going to put on Flash Sweat, the pyromancy that gives you a massive reduction to fire damage. So, and actually, let's go ahead and test it. So just really quick, my health. I step onto that lava and I just die pretty gosh darn quickly. Oh, what is that message? Try jog and then rolling. No, I feel like that wouldn't help. But let's attempt flash sweat here, which should boost our fire resistance. Okay, so that does boost it a lot. I don't know that it boosts it enough. Odds are, though, that it won't be a bad thing to have in this area. So we gotta figure it out. In the first Dark Souls, lava had a similar effect, but you could get a ring. There was like an orange ring of some sort that would give you massive fire resistance. Like, you would be able to walk across lava without taking damage. I'm guessing slash assuming slash mostly just hoping that we get a similar ring in this game. Also, there's a chance we could do something to the lava to, like, turn it off. Good luck. Oh, and then there's a bunch of red summoning signs, so we're entering into a PvP zone, aren't we? Crap. Red signs is usually a good indicator that there's going to be some PvP going on in the area. I'm going to make a detour. Apologies, everyone. I'm done with the Sunbro Covenant, the heirs of the sun, Solairs, warriors of sunlight, whatever you want to call them. I'm done with that covenant. Like, we hit the maximum rank. It was fun. I enjoyed my time there. But we can very easily devote ourselves to some other covenant for a little while. And honestly, what better covenant than the one where you get assistance, potentially, when invaded for PvP? So we'll check out the Way of the Blue.
May you find peace on your journey.
Which I think the ring for this covenant, I believe I stored it in my box. So I'm going to pull that out and equip it real quick. And yes, I do realize that I've kind of let all of my items go to hell. I really have not been maintaining these things. But this should... I feel like this is going to be a good idea. So I'm going to swap out our clear blue stone ring, which lets us cast our spells quicker. We're going to equip the Covenant... for the Covenant ring for the Covenant I just joined, the Way of the Blue. So when we have this ring, if we get invaded by a hostile human player, which seems fairly likely considering all those red summoning signs I saw there. If we do get invaded, it will maybe summon another player to join our world and assist me. So let's hope that that works. If we get invaded, it also would be nice to not be invaded. But at the same time, it'd be nice to rank up this Covenant a little bit. Okay, yeah, we definitely need a way to walk across those hot rocks, because there's an item over there, and there's like a little bridge that presumably we would be able to jump from like rock to rock and get over there. So we'll have to keep our eyes peeled for some sort of ring or item, or you are a new enemy. Oh, you are a fast new enemy. And you inflict bleeding. Alright, we're gonna have to be super cautious here. These enemies are very, very quick. They're very, very quick, and it looks like their armor gives them a lot of poise. Lawn Knight armor? Let's see how it stacks up to what I've currently got. Armor worn by the Alon Knights, something like that, who served the Old Iron King. The bonds of these knights who served the Old Iron King were mightier than the land's iron. But in the end, the knights were subsumed by the flames that brought the castle down. It's all like chained together. This is, I like the level design. I mean, I love all the level design for everything in Dark Souls. But look at like the Iron Keep, and everything's got all these chains on them, and I imagine we're going to be fighting lots of enemies wearing very heavy armor like that. So we'll see how this goes. Checking for secret doors. There are none. Somebody who died there, yeah, you just backed down there and then got wrecked. Also, do need to do something about my health, so let's... Oops, didn't mean to do that. Okay, so it looks like those two downward areas are gated off, so they probably don't serve much purpose at all. Try right, and then merchant. I like that. Wary of enemy, eliminating one at a time. I'm also cautious about that fire right there. That looks scary. Oh, let's see what Lightning Sphere does to these enemies. So it doesn't quite kill them in one shot. That's unfortunate. It would be nice to level up a couple times and get that to be the case. Oh, hey, there's another one of you. Man, these things are super nimble, which is terrifying. And they are kind of tough to see. What do you say? Trap ahead, by the way, item ahead. Think carefully. Yeah, we'll have to come back and try to deal with that later. Merchant ahead. Okay, I like that. I like that assuming that it's correct. Also do not like these enemies. There we go, backstab, that'll kill it. Okay, cool, then we got their gauntlets. Did my resplendent life wear off? It looks like it did. Okay, that's presumably our merchant there. You're running around, you died, whatever. Praise the sun. It is super bright out there, but luckily we don't have like the crazy screen bleeding effect from the first game. That was rough. I mean, it was a cool effect, but rough on the eyes.
What? Who are you? Who, me? I'm Magarold. Who else? What? Have a look at my wares.
What a weird person.
I'm mainly a treasure hunter, you see. I'm only a merchant on the side. I roam about, looking for a find, following me instincts. I don't care what a thing's worth. What matters is whether it grabs me. Do I enjoy what I do? Well, that's a good question. I suppose I must. I've been doing it for ages. There's good iron in these parts. An old king even used it to build a castle. But the thing was too heavy, and it slowly sank into the ground. Fire spouted from the earth, and the place turned into this. At least, that's what I'm told. Not a bad story, eh? So, what'll it be? Anything for you today?
That is kind of a fun story.
Hey, you know that old fella with the hulking blue sword?
Oh yeah, he was outside the tower where the petrified girl was.
I got a feeling it's a fake. I didn't want to disappoint him, so I just sort of talked around it. Let me just say, there are lots of legendary swords out there.
Yeah. Lots of legendary swords. I wonder what Good Dave would have to say about that.
Have you heard of the shrine on the eastern edge of Drang Lake? Built to honor the dragons, they say. If only I knew how to get there. I'd go and I'd comb it for goodies.
Interesting. A shrine built to honor the dragons. That seems like it'd be worth checking out if we ever get a chance to stumble over there.
I'm mainly a treasure hunter, you see. I'm only a merchant on the side. I roam about, looking for...
Okay.
I suppose I'm...
That's the end of that. So let's see what he has to sell. A jester's cap. Boldly colored jester's cap. A nice bit of fun to try on. Jesters are more than festival fixtures. Some have a second face, hidden from public view. Raises item discovery. I'd be curious to see how that stacks up to our explorer's hat that we have that raises item discovery. Also, we don't have the dexterity to wield that, so never mind. Jester's robes. Boldly colored Jester's robe. Nice bit of fun to try on. Nullifies foes' critical hits. Gloves that increase the number of souls acquired. Tights that reduce falling damage. Spiked bandit helm. Bandit armor, bandit gauntlets. This is the armor that the bandit starts the game with, the bandit class. Cursebite ring increases curse resistance. That might be nice if and when we run into an area where curse becomes a problem. You sell 1 human effigy. It's very expensive. 10 green blossoms. As many black fire bombs and charcoal pine resins as we want. 1 repair powder, 5 rusted coins, a hello carving. These are funny. I will probably buy those, but we'll come back and we'll see. And then another fragrant branch of yore, which will remove petrification. So presumably we're going to run into some more petrified NPCs, I'm assuming, that we're going to de-petrify with this thing. Also sorceries, so more soul arrow, more great soul arrow, heavy, great heavy, fall control, which lets you take less damage for a short period of time. Dark hail and dark storm, which are both hexes. So, dark storm's cast with a chime. That's interesting. An esoteric spell created by Navlan, the infamous exiled sorcerer, creates a local vortex of dark flame. The heretic Navlan was executed along with his entire village, and the mere utterance of his name became a crime. Some say it was because he sought to restore the banned art of resurrection. Hexing is rooted in both sorcery and miracles, but is viewed as a perilous affront to all life banned in most lands. Dark Hail, hex modified from an old sorcery by Gilea the Hexer, fires several orbs of darkness. It's interesting. So that's neat. I wish I had the dexterity to wield these jestery things. I have 10, so it would take 4 level ups to be able to wield these things. And they're fairly light. I mean, the Jester's gloves would get us extra souls. I think they would kind of end up paying for themselves over a while. Nullifies foes' critical hits. Critical hits are like backstabs or hits after you've been parried or staggered, those sorts of things. And then item discovery. That's a good set of armor. I like those. But then it looks like he has one more option here, incense. I suspect this will be where we use our different incenses that we have. I mean, that's what it looks like. It will lower the required, like whatever the required attribute is. So like if I use it on Sunlight Spear here, it will lower its equipment requirement. It'll drop it from 55 faith. So yeah, here, if we use a Skeptic Spice. It looks like there's a third spice that we don't have. That's interesting. I'm probably going to use all 5 of my Skeptic Spices on lowering the requirements of this miracle. Then we would only need 50. Yeah, we would. At this point, we would only need 50 faith in order to equip that, which would be nice. Now we also have 2 of the intelligent spices, so I could potentially lower the requirement of Darkstorm. 10, and we could try casting that. Let's do that. Let's see what it's like. Just for fun. I don't really care about these intelligence-based hexes. Like, they're a cool concept, and I might at some point like respec and put a bunch of points into intelligence just to show them off, like after I've beaten the game or when I'm kind of in the end game or something, because they're an interesting new addition. Also, let's see what else we can buy. I'm going to buy those too.
Cheers.
You'll see. Here, I'll show you what they do. I'm probably going to go ahead and equip them, in fact. And I don't think we need the poison moss things anymore. I will toss the dagger up. And what the heck, let's put those 2 carvings on here, just for fun. I'll show them off. So when we use them, they're infinite use, so the hello carving.
Hello.
So they were in the first Dark Souls in the expansion area, the DLC stuff, which I haven't shown off yet. It was not in my first playthrough. But it says whatever it is when the carving breaks, so...
Very good.
Yeah, so you can hear it kind of say, very good. And there are a few other ones there, as we saw. Right, and then illusionary wall. Door. Also, what are these urns? Was that water? Did they just make me wet? Will that make me resistant to the fire down here? Iron key. Oh, and I just barely got out of there alive. I'm gonna kick these 2 carvings off of my my equipment bar real quick, because they're only useful when you're doing PvP. It's so you can just like say hello to enemies and that sort of thing. Oh, I could have just gone this way. Oh, and another Pharaoh's Lockstone. Cool. So we're back up to 2 again. That's very cool. Illusionary wall ahead. Or is that pointing in the other direction? Huh. 20 fire arrows. Would be nice if I were ever using a bow. So you're fighting something? Illusionary wall ahead. Aha! Gonna stand up? Let's lightning spear that enemy. I don't like that it's right there and still alive. Oh, it's an archer. Okay, and it looks like... Oh, jeez. Looks like I'm just going to keep taking arrows in the back from that guy. Looks like these enemies are massively resistant to fire, as you would probably expect from them being in the fire area like this. That was stupid. I tried to swing at the same time he did. Okay. Whew. That was starting to go poorly for me. I kind of want to go back to the bonfire and swap around my spells a little bit, now that I got that one new one, I guess. But we'll have to check it out as we proceed forward. We're bound to run across another bonfire sooner or later. Do we think we could hit that enemy with... Oh, what on earth? What was that? Oh, you're up there. I don't like this. Can we hit you with a lightning spear, please? Yeah, look at that. I'm gonna take an arrow, aren't I? Nope. You still not dead? There we go. Okay, that was kind of terrifying. That player's dancing around there. I'm worried that we're going to run into more of those archers. There we go. So there are stairs going down and to the right there. These enemies are reminding me of the Silver and Black Knights from the first game. What is that? That one looks different, though. Although it died just as easily. So that goes down. There's a lever over here. Oh, there's so much to explore. There's so much fire. Okay, I was kind of expecting that. Although I didn't know where you would be coming from. Oh, I was hoping for a backstab there. Didn't really work out that way. Let's pull this lever. I think it's going to drop that thing in front of us, maybe? Yeah. Well, on one side at least. I'm assuming we have to go over to the other side. Oh, that's fire. Can we close that again? Yes, thank you. I want to read the message. Beware of bright spot and then try rolling. We have no more resplendent life. Let's go ahead and use Flash Sweat here. That should help us out a little bit at least. Oh! Okay, so we need to do something about that fire. I had thought that we would maybe be able to get in there. Now I gotta go get all those souls back. Although I don't think we had too many. In fact, I don't think we had many at all. We can swap the things that we have attuned around, though. So let's go with... And I can't equip Sunlight Spear yet. We have to get up to 50 Faith still, and that's going to take a while. But we can go with Darkstorm. Ooh, that takes up 2 slots? Oh, yuck. Let's at least check it out and see what it does. Huh. I don't know that I like that. Should be an enemy up here that we can test it out on. Also, what is that? Oh, the Dragon Covenant. If we touch that, we will engage that other player in PvP. I don't really want to do. I'm going to try using Darkstorm against these enemies. I mean, not bad. It's powerful-ish. It was when it hit him. It didn't hit him after he fell off, or he fell down. So, okay, that was fun. We at least got to see a hex now. No regrets, everybody. No regrets. Let's get rid of that, though. Let's go with Flash Sweat. That seems like it's gonna maybe be useful here. Yeah, I would guess that it's gonna be useful in here at some point. Do we have 2 lightning spears? When did we get a second lightning spear? Huh, that changes everything. I don't remember picking that up at all. Holy crap, we have 24 lightning spears now. That changes my game. That's ridiculous. Why would I ever use anything other than my 24 lightning spears? How many of you enemies are there? Oh, I guess he respawned since we went back and used the bonfire again. I can't believe how close we are to killing this enemy in one hit with one lightning bolt. I can't wait till we actually get that to happen. Let's see, what are the odds that we can hit that enemy from here? Apparently not fantastic. It is not going where I want it to at all. Oof. There's the other one who I didn't see last time. Well, the next one. There are many of these enemies in here. Oh, and I missed. Be very cautious here so we don't die. And there's one at the top of these stairs here. There is the illusionary wall here. And then the enemy that we could shoot in here, might as well, right? Oh, and there's 3 enemies total in there. These enemies are dropping their armor, like, fairly frequently. Which is interesting. Alright, now, was that it, or are there going to be more? Yeah, these are the stairs leading to the bowl, that's statue thing that's breathing fire. There are souls, so we gotta figure out what to do. Also, almost forgot about this enemy again. Oh no. Not what I meant to do. Nice. It's that enemy down. There's also the fog wall over there. If I had to guess, I would say that that's likely going to be a boss. Oh, that explains what we can do. So that lever did give us a new area that we can go check out. I'm gonna go ahead and cast Resplendent Life here. Oops. I still can't believe I have so many lightning spears. I have no idea where that other one came from. And there was an enemy. Oh, what? Oh, you! Oh, that made me jump. Those archers also have a ton of health. They have way more than just like the regular knights. They're like super knights or something. Was I able to lock on to this enemy over here? I was not. I guess not the end of the world. I don't care that much. Also, okay, good. The door's closed again. I was going to be very worried about that door. About needing to close it or fire coming out of it if we weren't careful. There we go, backstab. Alright. Got my souls back. It looks like next we need to go across this bridge. And I mean, we could drop down onto that platform there if we wanted to. I don't know that we want to. Also, glad that I just barely missed that. So there's an item there. Yeah, we're going for it. Ooh, it was close. Red leech troches. I believe that's gonna boost our fire resistance or bleeding resistance. Okay, apparently my shield didn't work there. Oh man, that white phantom there just scared the crap out of me. Do it. So we can rotate this? What is this? Made something happen. Oh, put out the fire! Alright, first things first, let's lower the other half here. Yeah, look at now we got a proper bridge going across. We could get back onto that platform if we wanted to. There's also one down below there. I would guess there's maybe something, maybe not. Doesn't look like it. Let's open this and... item. Petrified dragon bone and 2 large titanite shards. There's some good stuff in here. And this is, yep, that's where we entered and died last time. I guess let's check out this area up here. Yeah, these are different knights. These knights are much more heavily armored, which is interesting. Gold Radiant Life Gem and Green Blossoms. Also, reminds me, Life Gems are something that I have a lot of that I've not really been making much use of. So let's put those here so I can consume some of them for, you know, they're not going to do a ton of health recovery, but it'll be nice, quick little bits of health recovery. And looks like there's an item on that bottom path all the way to the left there. Oh, and a chest up there, so that's probably worth checking out as well. Go up here. Yeah, let's go up here. Let's do this. Let's do things in the proper order here, shall we? By which I mean the easiest order that's immediately in front of us. Oh, good. Armored armadillos ahead again. Those ironclad Mega Man enemy knights. Let's drop here. Life Ring +1 and Twinkling Titanite. Now, if I'm not mistaken, the Life Ring is an item, something that you can choose as a starting gift at the very beginning of the game. It boosts your max HP, so it just gives you like 30 health or 50 health or something like that. I believe we picked one up, but that's a +1 ring, which is interesting. Soul of Proud Knight and Repair Powder. Repair Powder will fix one of our weapons, or armor, or ring, or whatever, I suppose, if it breaks, like if the durability completely runs out. Which, hopefully, that never happens to us. Okay, so we dealt with everything on this side. There's an item on the right there on this, that item on the right. I'd like to see if we can try to get that. We might have to do, yeah, like a running jump across here. Visions of Giant, are you ready? It's like a glowing red. Huh. Okay. Oh, the Zweihander. That was a pretty powerful longsword that you could get in the first Dark Souls. Right away, you could get it in the graveyard in Firelink Shrine. A lot of people really liked using it. Very heavy, though, requires a lot of strength. Well, a fair bit of strength, 24. That's not bad. One of few ultra great swords. As its name suggests, the Zweihander is held with two hands, but its weight is such that even wielding it in this manner requires strength worthy of the blade. Yeah, we're not ever going to be using that, but it's a cool weapon to have show up again. It was, I enjoyed using it in the first Dark Souls. Death required ahead, death ahead, armor from the enemy we killed here. Try circling around. I think I shall try circling around. Thank you very much. We're gonna head back over here. We're gonna take this route again. And you know what? I think let's see what's at the top of this ladder. I know there were the Ironclad Knights dead ahead. Help me. I'm assuming we cannot open this door. Yeah, door does not open from the side. Can we kill you? No. You are much improved over your counterparts in the Forest of Fallen Giants. Oh, we're getting their armor though. That's kind of neat. I don't know if I like the looks of this room here. Also, that other one wandered away, and that frightens me. You know what? Okay, I am going to run over here to this corner like a little coward, and we're going to keep an eye on that, and I'm going to end the video here. So thanks for joining me, everyone. We are going to continue exploring this Iron Keep in the next video.